Hello everybody and welcome along to the Jassim bin Hamad Stadium in Doha as we enter match week 7 in the AFC Champions League Elite. We're concentrating on a clash between two sides who've already secured their places in the last 16 today, as host Al-Sadd of the Qatari Stars League host Al-Ahli of Saudi Arabia. Al-Sadd are delighted to have ended a 3-year absence from the Champions League knockout stages, but the 2011 winners of this competition will not be satisfied with just that. They've invested heavily in the transfer market in the hope of making a real splash in the knockout stages, with much expected of new €20 million man Claudinho in the coming weeks and months. It is a perfect evening for football here in Doha. Temperatures of around 20 degrees Celsius. Rain expected. Should be an excellent night. And as for Al-Ahli, well, they're almost perfect in their first 6 games, although it took a late Ivan Toney penalty to secure a point with Istiklal in matchday 6. A win for the visitors today would take them to the top of the Western Group, at least until fellow Saudi outfit Al-Hilal are in action tomorrow. With 2 months since the last fixture in this competition, both squads have been refreshed with new additions, but there's just 2 changes from matchday 6 for home coach Felix Sanchez. Claudinho makes his Champions League debut, having made his first start domestically on Thursday, following his arrival from Zenit St. Petersburg. Also coming in is his Brazilian compatriot Guilherme, with Mohamed Varane out injured until April, and Mustafa Mashal drops out to the bench. There's no place at all in the squad for their top scorer, Rafa Mojica. Al-Ahli, meanwhile, well, they make 5 changes from matchday 6. There's a first start for young Belgian Matteo Dams, following his move from PSV Eindhoven last week. Gabri Veiga, Al Jahani, Faris Al-Brakan and Roberto Firmino are the others who come in. And their new man, €50 million of Galeno, who came in from Porto over the last couple of days. Well, he only got into Doha yesterday, so he will have to make do with a place on the bench. Frank Kessié and Alexander are amongst the group who miss out. Just about ready then to welcome the 2 sets of players out onto the pitch. In recent times, this is a fixture which tends to go the way of Al-Sadd. Today is certainly a test for them. Last time out though, Al-Sadd were in action against a fellow Saudi big hitter when they went to Al Nassr. They won by 2-1 in matchday 6. It's a little bit of a surprise that Rafa Mojica is missing from the squad entirely. Scored a couple of goals as Al-Sadd secured a victory at the weekend in the league. So Akram Afif and Christo will be the 2 men who lead the line for Al-Sadd today. So just about ready to welcome the 2 sets of players out onto the pitch. The supporters have been doing their best to make plenty of noise prior to kick-off, and inside the ground for best part of an hour and a half now. Those that are here get right behind their side. The champions of Qatar, vastly the most successful Qatari outfit. Al-Sadd 17 times they've won the domestic title, including last season, and they are 4 points adrift from the top of the table so far this season, so they have work to do domestically, even if they have been outstanding in this competition. 3 wins and 3 draws sees them safely through. This record, meanwhile, is even better in the competition with 5 wins and a draw. They are bitterly disappointed with how things are going for them domestically. They are well off the pace. Work to do to qualify for the top 3. And we shall talk about that as the game goes on. Just about to welcome the 2 sets of players out onto the pitch. Some travelling contingent from Al-Ahli. striker in the stands, so he'll be disappointed. He's unable to take a place at least in the squad today. But out come the two sets of players then. Onto the pitch. Al-Ahli Al-Nakbi, referee from the United Arab Emirates. Let's hope we aren't talking too much about him over the course of the game. And indeed, Mohamed Kadim, his countryman, who is on VAR duty for the game today. Let's hope that both of them have a pretty quiet day. We can concentrate on the players instead. Then, all in green, led by Roberto Firmino. He's won the European Champions League, of course, in his time with Liverpool. He would give to win the Champions League from Asia. To his back pocket too. So the home side, the white and the black. Champions League anthem blares out across the stadium. Felix Sanchez, Matthias Geisler, the two European coaches. Sanchez, the Spaniard. Geisler was a German coach who took Salzburg into the knockout stages of the European Champions League for the first time in their history. Making the move to Saudi Arabia, highly thought of 36-year-old coach. So let's have a look then at the home side. Line up with Michel Barsham between the posts. It looks to be a back five. Yusuf Attal, Tariq Salman, Kyoki, Romain Saiz and Paulo Otavio, with Claudinho, Mohamed Kamara and Guilherme in the three-man midfield. Akram Afif and Christo are the two strikers. Akram Afif has also been in excellent goal-scoring form this season. He's got 9 goals to his name. Afif wearing the captain's armband for his side. Roberto Firmino, the captain of Al-Ahli. Have a look at Al-Ahli starting 11 momentarily. So here we go then. In between the posts is Edouard Mendy, the former Chelsea goalkeeper, Ali Madrashi, Andy Demiral, Roger Ibanez and Mateo Dams. The back four, Gabri Veiga and Al Jahani, the two deep-lying midfield players, Mahrez, Firmino and Al Brican, in behind Ivan Toney. Scored twice in matchday 6 to ensure Al-Ahli kept up their unbeaten record. They've got 5 wins and a draw in their previous 6 games. What you would give to go top of the Western Group this evening. So we shall get this one underway. Atmosphere building nicely inside the ground. So we shall get this one underway. And Felix Sanchez, the Spanish coach, the ex-Barcelona youth coach, won the title internationally with the Qatar side. Certainly making an impression with Al Sadd. So we're underway then. Al-Ahli attacking the goal to our left in this first half. I'll say all in green. 3 times runners-up in this competition, most recently in 2012. From Ibanez, ball been given away. It's a very early press from the Al-Ahli front three. It's the ball out towards Otavio. Guilherme briefly gave it away. Experienced Brazilian. Afif, and Afif will get their goalkeeper is way out of position, and they've been caught out. It's a fantastic start for Al-Sadd, and Akram Afif on target within a minute. An extraordinary start for the home side. It just looked to be a hopeful ball forward. As it's played, it bounces perfectly for Afif. Goalkeeper in no man's land. And it's an excellent finish. And it's a dream start for Al-Sadd. Confusion between Mendy and Matteo Dams. And it is a fantastic start for the home side. Less than a minute on the clock, and they're in front. Well, thought there might just be goals in this game. Perhaps to see one at an early stage. Here's Roberto Firmino. He's going to have to strike back quickly. Mahrez with the early ball in. Trying to knock that down towards Ivan Toney. And the referee has given the goal kick, despite the very theatrical reaction from Albracan inside the penalty area. And he's just kicked the bottom of the boot of the defender, hasn't he? Very little in that. These travelling fans stunned. Again, there was the header back, it's onto the shoulder. There's certainly no case for a penalty there. Size can clear their lines towards Afif. He's lost out. Now Firmino, his touch was heavy. Chance to bring this away with Otavio. He's lost out to Mahrez. Mahrez hasn't got the pace to get there ahead of Claudinho. Now Cristo. Cristo was crowded out, and Vega able to tidy things up for Al-Ahli. Towards Ivan Toney. Can't bring the ball down. Kamara. That's out. Maintains possession for his side. Very interesting to see how Al-Ahli respond to falling behind early on. It's fair to say the coach doesn't look happy. It's a big money arrival coming in from Chelsea. Going from that as Afif sprays it out to the left-hand side. Otavio looks for the early cross. Here's Claudinho. Towards Kamara. Guilherme. Maybe just to slow things down. Saying about Mendy. It's a deal which could yet work out at about 30 million euros or so. Kamara wins his side a free kick with the challenger Gabri Veiga. Trying to help that through the middle. Veiga again able to tidy things up. Ibanez. Ibanez looking for the ball over the top. Another down before Mahrez could get there. Guilherme battling with Ivan Toney. Now Mahrez. Inside was Majrashi, but decides not to use him. Veiga. Talking about Al-Ahli being way off the pace domestically, is Ivan Toney with a wild shot on goal. We are 11 points currently behind the league leaders domestically. 3 points behind Al Nassr, side who currently occupy third. So look at that extraordinary goal again from Akram Afif. Finished brilliantly. Again towards Atal, who's under pressure from Dams. He's done well to step away from the 20-year-old Belgian. The drive forward, Ibanez is strong in the challenge. And back in possession through Albrakan. The referee's whistle goes. Well, I share the confusion there of Eisler and some of his players. He's given a free kick against Ivan Toney, hasn't he? But Ivan Toney was battling with the defender who was pulling his shirt too. That's the point that the England international was trying to make to the referee. I'm only doing what he's doing to me. Try and build again here. Demiral. Majrashi. Some options ahead of him. Can't find many. Ibanez. Now Dams. Veiga. Now Ivan Toney. Back again with Gabri Veiga. Off from Toney. Just can't find an angle for a cross. It's a good, solid challenge from Yusuf Atal. Firmino. Ibanez. Rashi looks for the early ball. It's on the head of Roberto Firmino, and it's not too far wide of the post. Good movement from the former Liverpool striker. And untracked, really. Tarek Salman, you'll perhaps feel he should have done better. Averaged about 1 goal every 3 games everywhere he's been. There's Roberto Firmino, as this is well charged down. And here's Mahrez. And Firmino! That's magic! Spectacular finish from Roberto Firmino. Well, Al Sadd will be absolutely furious in the manner they gave the ball away. But you have to give all the credit in the world there to Roberto Firmino. Done really well to charge that down as Brican. Header's excellent from Mahrez, and look at that for a finish from Roberto Firmino. Rolling back the years. It's the 33-year-old striker. Brilliant finish. Al-Ahli are back on level terms with 10 minutes on the clock. Just saying, the average is a goal every 3 games or so. That's his 19th goal for the club in his 59th appearance. It's a 3rd goal in the Asian Champions League this season. In what is his 6th appearance. Salman. Atal. Looking for the give and go. It's Cardinho. And Kamara. Otavio. Fifth available ahead of him. It's forced all the way back towards his goalkeeper. It's under pressure again here. Certainly taking a risk. That's a bit loose as well. Mahrez can't get there. Otavio able to clear as far as Afif. Outside captain will look to bring this away. Looking for Kamara, and stepping in instead was Matteo Dams. Mahrez wins aside the throw. Last 6 meetings between these two sides, just 1 victory for Al-Ahli, 3 for Al-Sadd. Themselves in a testing situation. Here's Ivan Toney, rolls away from a couple of challenges, won't break for Firmino. The camera can look to bring it away, that's a good ball. Otavio finding Afif. It's going to be a free kick. Good piece of defending from Ali Madrashi, just getting himself in the way. That was the ball across goal, which was brilliantly read by Albrican and led to that magnificent finish from Roberto Firmino. Can again. Madrashi finding Mahrez. Ibanez. To bring it forward. Mahrez instead looking for Al-Jahani. Now Vega. Dams. Ball in from Dams. It's turned away before he can reach Toney. Smashed away. And if he'd get there, no is the answer. Demirel finding Madrashi. Towards Toney. Toney looks to win his side a free kick and does so. The referee didn't like the challenge of Salman. the record, of course. Al-Ahli against Al-Sadd. They've lost all 3 meetings in Qatar. To make something happen from this set piece. Riyad Mahrez standing over it. Looks to be a long way out for a strike on goal, so we just stand it up towards the far post. Solid header out. Chance perhaps for Al-Sadd to launch a break. It's brilliant work from Roberto Firmino. Mahrez. See Al-Sadd, men behind the ball. Real press on that Al-Ahli back 4. Interesting on Al-Sadd, they tend to play a back 4 when they play domestically, but in continental football it's a back 3 or a back 5. Very much looks to be a back 5 this evening. Mahrez is available, but it's Majrashi who made the run. Majrashi trying to win the corner. Tony's just about kept that in play, has he? No. Throw given. Now Mahrez. Here's Tony again. Firmino available in the middle. So Majrashi instead. It's Ivan Toney. Looks to try and bend one. It's a good effort, but the outside of his boot from Ivan Toney. Looking for the spectacular. It's that first time, and well, Hasham, he wasn't sure straight away. He's not that far away there, Ivan Toney. From the back again, Octavio. Camera calling for it. That's where it went. Zafif. Happy to maintain possession out from the back. It's certainly been something of a culture within the club. Lots of recent Spanish coaches, and particularly coaches associated with Barcelona, including Felix Sanchez. Xavi was in charge not that long ago. Current Manchester City assistant manager Juan Nulo is another. He was in charge at Al-Sadd not that long ago before returning to Manchester. So it's very much expected throughout the club to play the short passing game, the ball out from the back. So with that comes risks, which is where that Al-Ahli equaliser came from. Is Atal. Has made the run, has to pull it back to the edge of the area. Camera under pressure. That's terrific work from Roberto Firmino. Ivan Toney has done well to win his side the free kick, much to the annoyance of Tariq Salman. Ivan Toney isn't happy either. Just a word in the ear from the official. And the free kick given. And they're in a rush to get on with things. Out towards Mahrez was cut out. From Claudinho. He's been busy in midfield. Camera. Salman has given that away. Now Brican. Teo Dams. Louis Bennett. Ibanez, 20 minutes gone, 20 minutes which seems to have flown by. Looking cross, looking for Mahrez. Mahrez has got 3 options in the middle. Madrashi. Ibanez once more. Firmino. Here's Tony. Tony has gone to ground. He looks straight towards the referee for a free kick. Nothing going. Al-Ahli looking to build again, despite the fact outside of a man down. And Madrashi fancied his chances from range. It's a tame effort, and the referee will stop the game and allow a little bit of treatment here. Let's get Leame. He's hurt himself in making that challenge on Ivan Toney. Didn't look to be a great deal in it. Sure he will be okay, as the travelling fans do their best to be as loud as they possibly can. Certainly be pleased with their side's reaction to falling behind early on. Here's Otavio. He's still going, Otavio. He needs an option in the middle, at least one option. His cross is well charged down for Madrashi. One of those that the Saudi Arabian coach Chef Rana is here to see today. 3 Saudi players starting for Al-Ahli. Madrashi, Al-Jahani and Al-Brikan. Ibanez. Al-Jahani finds Roger Ibanez once more. Seems to be space for Riyad Mahrez. He's picked out Gabri Veiga. Gabri Veiga thought about threading it through for Tony. Dams will look to stand it up towards Tony instead. Out from Otavio. And Rashi finding Mahrez. Now Dams. Ibanez. Mahrez looks for the give and go. It's broken to Ivan Toney. Mahrez trying to find Dams on this left-hand side. Dams has done really well to win it back, and now Mahrez goes to ground, wanting a free kick. The referee says no, and the challenges are flying in thick and fast here. The referee will stop it. Doing his best to allow the game to flow. It'd be fair to say that Mahrez isn't thrilled he didn't get a decision there. Ibanez catching Claudinho. Says the former Wolverhampton Wanderers defender. Looking for Atal. Atal's touch has let him down, and Al-Brikan stepping in. Yes, Ibanez. Doing his best to allow the game to flow. This time it was Camara's challenge, which the referee refused to penalise. Now Dams. Goes to Firmino. Atal's done well. continuing to press. Sace with an excellent ball into Afif. Afif has weighted that brilliantly. Otavio. Now Claudinho. Atal on this near side. Forced backwards after good work from a combination of Abrakan and Ivan Toney. Camera. Again, that's having to go backwards. It's Guilherme. Towards Afif. Ibanez coming across to try and cover. Afif looks towards the referee, wanting a free kick. Nothing going. Sace. Salman looking for the ball in behind. It's towards Christo. He's been pretty quiet so far. Afif. Now Christo again. Camera. He's trying to use Afif, but it's a poor ball. There's an offside. It's a free kick to Al-Ahli. Morris continuing to protest about decisions not going his way. Demiral. Once again, Camera trying to step in to win that. Been busy in midfield, hasn't he? And Camera. From Guilherme. Otavio. It's a hopeful ball more than anything from Bolan Kuki. Demiral, but again he's given the ball away. It's a quick note to win it back is Toney. Now Firmino. Now Riyad Mahrez. Can he pick out a cross here, Mahrez? Instead he's gone for Al-Ahli. Excuse me, he's gone for Matteo Doubts. Ibanez. This point of the game, 29 minutes in, the home side just about shading possession, but it's very tight between the two. 51 to 49. So 1 goal apiece, and in between that, the headed opportunity for Roberto Firmino. Pretty even opening half an hour or so. Salman. That pass was looking a bit loose, but Atal did well under pressure from Dams, and the young Belgian is penalised. Here's Afif. Afif trying to roll away from Roberto Firmino. That will be a free kick. That will be a word in the ear for the Al-Ahli captain. Captain on captain. So free kick to the hosts. Afif is one of those standing over it. It's a decent ball in, and that's a very good opportunity, you know. Has the offside flag gone up? I think it has. Caught. Yeah, it's well offside. A footy volley from the central defender, Al-Ahli. Good hit, and he was offside. I just think it's a very high line that Al-Ahli were keeping. Mentioned about Matthias Jassler, he's certainly a very highly thought of coach. Played as a central defender for Hoffenheim in the lower leagues in Germany. Before they were an established Bundesliga club, he won a couple of promotions from the third tier and indeed from the second tier too as a player. Starting work with RB Leipzig's youth side. To Denmark with Brøndby, eventually getting the job at Salzburg. He was extremely successful and earned his job at Al-Ahli. There's Kamara, Yusuf Attal. What's about the give and go? Coutinho had other ideas. Happy to go backwards. Here he is again. Excellent ball from Tariq Salman. It's one red from Matchday. There is Javi Renat, the Frenchman, who's the coach of Saudi Arabia once more. Sure, we would have hoped there were a few more Saudi players on the pitch as this game got underway, especially with Al-Ahli having already secured their progress. Here's Kamara, fancies his chances from range. It's very ambitious. It is high and wide. No worries at all for Edouard Mendy. Mendy looking to clear his lines. Ten minutes or so to go then in this first half. It's certainly started very, very brightly indeed. 2 goals in the opening 10 minutes. Joining us, Afif putting the home side in front in less than a minute. Roberto Firmino with a spectacular overhead kick to level things after 10.5 minutes. It's Afif again, 2 captains on target. Tavio looking for Attal, but Downs is able to at least half clear his lines. Kamara. The pressure from Vega. Vega did well. That's going to be a free kick. I suspect it won't be too long now until we see the game's first yellow card, as there are a few challenges flying in. To Ibanez. This again. It's the best of balls. The big Brazilian central defender. That's how the Algerian with this throw. Claudinho, clever from the Brazilian. That's how forced all the way back towards Salman. So despite the fact they conceded the goal, playing that kind of way, it won't stop them. Al-Sadd, much what they believe in. Has given that away, and there are options streaming forward, including Claudinho on this side. Instead it's with Cristo, and Cristo will try and bend one. It's a good save from Eduard Mendy. Cristo signed earlier on this season. Aruca of Portugal. In just a moment as this cross comes in, it's turned away and put behind for the corner. But both Cristo and Mojica, the two strikers, both coming in from Portuguese football. It's the first corner of the game, 38 minutes on the clock, and Riyad Mahrez is the man to take. Defenders have trotted forward. Ibanez will certainly be a target. Ivan Toney, of course, will be a target in there. It's in from Mahrez. It's beyond Ibanez, but Ibanez is able to turn it home. Terrific finish. Al-Sadd unable to clear the lines. As Firmino kept it alive and swept home from Roger Ibanez. And Al-Ahli leads. Look at this again as the corner comes in. This goes over the head of Romain Saiz. Battle with Firmino and Paulo Otavio. Otavio appealing for handball. I think that's more in hope than expectation. Comes off an arm, doesn't it, of Roberto Firmino, but it isn't Firmino who puts the ball into the back of the net, it's Roger Ibanez. It's not intentional from Roberto Firmino, so that's not going to be ruled out. Firmino himself turned that home, that would have been disallowed, but as it's Ibanez instead, Al-Ahli are in front. It will be frustrating though for Felix Sanchez, as that's 2 goals now given away where they haven't been particularly defensively sound. So you can understand the first one, they're encouraged to play the ball out from the back. Errors are going to happen, but that one straight from the set piece, that will be bitterly disappointing. Can they lift themselves now, the home side. As Kamara has done well. Now Claudinho. And Claudinho thinks about getting his shots away. It's deflected away. We can. Able to half clear his lines. Some good battling from him there against Atal though. And he's done well to win his side the free kick too. Tremendous work. Have a look again. So it does strike an arm there of Roberto Firmino, but Firmino isn't the man who puts the ball in the back of the net. Had he been so, then that goal would definitely have been ruled out. It'd be fair to say that the handball law at the moment is not in its best state it's ever been, shall we say. And that is where we stand right now. Here's Matteo Dams. Ibanez. Once more. Now Firmino. Quite interesting to see both Roberto Firmino and Riyad Mahrez in the same side. A breakaway from the moment. It's just up towards Ivan Toney. And the referee's whistle goes as Gabriel Vega's effort is well wide of the post. Ivan Toney judged to be offside. Is Atal. Guilherme was about to say just the way that Mahrez and Firmino can just operate almost in free rolls, the pair of them sometimes. So far, Al-Ahli looking pretty well balanced. There's Kamara, and there's space to work with here for Youssef Atal. Atal's cross is disappointing. And another go, steps away from Dams. Claudinho. Salman. Kamara. Kamara, it's a dangerous ball in. It's hacked away from Al-Ahli. It's 90 seconds or so of this first half. Salman. That was left short, and he very nearly got there, didn't he, Roberto Firmino? Ivan Toney trying to keep it alive as well. Marchand clears his lines. Ibanez wins the header in the air. Ivan Toney held up one challenge. And Al-Ahli. Decides to use his goalkeeper. It's another risky looking pass. And the press is on again here, but they've done well to work their way through it. And here's Claudinho. And now there's space for Akram Afif. Afif charging on. There's Cristo in the middle. Camera's there as well. He's just crowded out from Roger Ibanez. Now Ivan Toney lost his footing. Surely fouled Salman too. On we go. Atal. Thought about the early ball there, Atal. Towards Claudinho. Roberto Firmino once again full of energy, full of running. Back to help out. Atal. Otavio. Early ball in from Otavio. Ibanez away from Cristo. 2 minutes of time added on at the end of the first half. Firmino looks of about 3 weeks in possession, doesn't he, Roberto Firmino? Matteo Dams. Taziasler will be delighted at the response of his side to falling behind so early on in this game. If they'll feel that they earned their slice of good fortune with the equaliser, pressing hard, and Rican doing what he needed to win possession back, finding Riyad Mahrez before the spectacular finish from Roberto Firmino. If there's anything in that from Mohamed Kamara, but his arm's definitely in an awkward place, and he's certainly caught Matteo Dams. Out. Zeiss back with his keeper. That man, Felix Sanchez, will want more from his players. It's certainly a big test for them today. But they've come through tests so far in this competition this season. 3 wins and 3 draws in their first 6. Well, the referee has seen enough in this first 45 minutes, to the annoyance of Felix Sanchez. He felt his side were on the way through. Well, they made a fantastic start, didn't they? Al Sadd in front after less than a minute. Akram Afif capitalising on defensive confusion between Matteo Dams and Edouard Mendy. Then the spectacular level from Roberto Firmino before Roger Ibanez swept his side in front a few minutes later. Half-time, it's Al Sadd 1, Al-Ahli 2. We'll see in a few minutes for the second half. Hello again then everybody, and welcome back to the Jassim bin Hamad Stadium in Doha. If you are just joining us at half-time, it's Al Saad 1, Al-Ahli of Saudi Arabia 2. It's the home side who took the lead inside the first 60 seconds. Akram Afif turning the ball home from 22 yards or so after Edouard Mendy got caught in no man's land from a long ball over the top. Didn't know whether to stick or twist with Matteo Dams closing down Afif. In the end he did neither, and Afif with a brilliant finish as he lifted the ball over the stranded ex-Chelsea goalkeeper. But Al-Ahli responded brilliantly. They were level after 10 minutes from a spectacular overhead kick from Roberto Firmino. And then 6 minutes before half-time, Roger Ibanez turned home from 6 yards from a Mahrez corner. So there was a little bit of controversy as far as the home side were concerned with that goal, with the ball coming back off the arm of Roberto Firmino before falling into Ibanez's path. But we said at the time, if it strikes the arm accidentally and then it's turned in by another player, then the goal will stand. If Firmino himself had turned the ball home, then it would have been disallowed. It's just the way the handball law is written right now. Certainly more than a little confusing at times. So second half underway then. It's like as though any changes have been made at all, so I'll go through the two sets of players for you momentarily. It's a good chance to do so now. So Barsham in goal for Al Saad, Atal, Salman, Kuki, Saiz and Otavia make up the back five. Claudinho, Camara and Guilherme, the three-man midfield. Afif and Cristo up top for the home side. Al-Ahli have Mendy in goal, Majrashi, Demiral, Ibanez and Dams, Vega and Al-Jahani, with Mahrez, Firmino, Al-Brikan and Ivan Toney. the game's first yellow card. Matteo Dams is the player having his name taken for his challenge on Youssef Attal. First start, first booking for the 20-year-old Belgian. Signed this week from PSV Eindhoven. Here's Otavio. Coutinho. Forced all the way back towards Barsham. Referee's going to give a free kick here against Albrecht. Into Tarek Salman. From Guilherme. That's a little bit loose, to say the least. Here's Mahrez. And Mahrez has given it away. Here's Afif. Afif finding Guilherme. No camera. Chance to work this in for Attal. Attal looks for the give and go, and that was certainly what Afif had in mind. Just doesn't quite come off. Look at this again, it's just taking a bit too much time perhaps in possession there, Afif. Maybe suggesting he heard a shout. It was a spectacular opening goal, wasn't it, from Afif? But chances limited since that opening goal for the home side. That's out. So he ran out of room, but the referee said the ball is kept in play. Here's Firmino. Pressure from Kamara. Jimenez to Demiral. Madrashi with the ball down the line. Ball out from Mendy. Now he's forward. Tidied up from Salman. Camera. It's the give and go. Spread out well to the left-hand side, and Paulo Otavio. There's just too many green shirts around in there. Otavio, as Mahrez tidied things up momentarily. Al-Ahli used Demiral to just launch it up towards Ivan Toney. It's excellent hold-up play from Ivan Toney. Mahrez, and Toney again, turned on well to Madrashi. Madrashi, he went to ground. There were a few along the touchline, looking towards the referee there as Madrashi went to ground. There's no option for him to find inside the penalty area. One from Vega here. Ivan Toney looks to pull away. Camera. It's found Mahrez there, and Mahrez has gone to ground, and the referee's given a free kick right on the edge of the penalty area. Al-Ahli suggesting there should be a card. I don't think there can be any doubts about the free kick. Gilame, the guilty party, but a free kick in an excellent position here for Al-Ahli. Will it be Ivan Toney, and will it be Riyad Mahrez? Both effective from this kind of range. The alarm bell should be sounding for Al Sadd. Lots of bodies between the goalkeeper and the ball. So who's it going to be? It's going to be Mahrez! And they will clear their lines just about. Just look to change the angle. Ivan Toney. In the end, it's Gilame. He's made the block. It's an Al-Ahli corner. It's an Al-Ahli corner that put them in front after 39 minutes. Doing his best to keep Al-Jahani quiet. Jahani was right on top of the goalkeeper as the corner comes in from Mahrez. Good header out this time. Can't quite get the better of Madrashi. That will be another foul on Riyad Mahrez. Time for a change, and Christo's race is run. Adam Munas, he's on to replace him. First change of the game as this has stood up from Dams. Goalkeeper's come out and he's done well. Worked hard up top with Christo, but very little fell his way. It's Toney to get the better here of Afif. That's a free kick for the Englishman's challenge. Saman given away. Here's Toney. Now Mahrez, he's got three in the middle, and it's opening up for Firmino. He couldn't get hold of his effort. Just looked like he miskicked it on the edge of the penalty area, but chances are coming for Al-Ahli again. Just dragged it with the sweet contact he was looking for. First involvement for Munas, the substitute. So Afif again, Munas is a runner outside of him, and that's when the ball has gone. Otavio looks to pull it back. Good defending. I have to say, he's worked so hard as Faris Al-Brikan over the course of the 55 minutes of this game. Gilame. Camera left his pass short, and Abrakan trying to send it forward. Something for Toney to chase. Claudinho. Claudinho is looking for Otavio. It's bounced out off Madrashi. The no-look pass, Ramunas. Tremendous ball. Otavio just couldn't quite find one of the two targets on the edge of the penalty area. Thought it was an outside throw, but the offside flag had gone up. It's Mendy. Otavio, tidied up from Al-Ahli. It's away from Dabt to Ivan Toney for the Al-Ahli throw. 57 minutes gone. Still the visitors leading by 2-1. Mahrez, the pressure from Otavio. Mahrez has done well just to step away from him. Towards Al-Ahli, they're queuing up in the middle, and he hasn't quite got the angle of his cross right. Difficult just to try and wrap the boot around. Side of Ivan Toney. It's Kamara. That's out, invited forward. Once again with a no-look pass. Otavio just trying to drive through the middle. Kamara's pass was closed down. The ever-busy Roberto Firmino. Sace. Here's Firmino. Looking for Toney. Manley, though, was able to tidy things up. Into Claudinho. Once again, substitute still going. Just couldn't find Otavio. He lost his footing. And now Ibanez to bring it away. And Ibanez is into battle with Kamara, and Kamara's won it. Now Claudinho has lost out to Roberto Firmino, wanted too much time in possession. Roberto Firmino just rolls away from challenges. Ivan Toney. Crossing opportunity, it's beyond Toney. Otavio gets back to nod that away. The game is becoming stretched and we haven't played an hour yet. Here's Atal. Now Afif. Needs some help up there. This is Atal, and Atal goes to ground, and the referee hasn't given the free kick. Looks for the give and go. That's a free kick. That's a free kick all day. Arm is out from Vega, there's a trip. That's a really poor decision from the referee. It's only a few yards away as well, the official. Not quite sure, he hasn't spotted that. Poor decision. Understandable shake of the head from 2 or 3 of the outside supporters. That's out. Will require a little bit of treatment. Protests towards the referee continue. Looks as though Yusuf Attal will be okay to continue. Indeed, that will be the case. Certainly looks like I'm not happy at Tice that he did stages of that first half. Madrashi. Mahrez. Madrashi, he wants a free kick. The referee, at least he's being consistent. He's not given that one either. Here's Vega. Mahrez. Vega continued his run. It's well cut out from Saiss. Madrashi. Fee for the good touch. It's Gardinia's given it away. Mahrez. And that's a free kick. Mahrez on Guilherme that time. Just got a little bit untidy in this second half. They're out all the way back towards Edouard Mendy. Still the home side shading possession. So another change forthcoming. In a moment or so, this is Roger Ibanez, the man whose goal separates the two sides. Ali Demiral. Now Jahani. Vega. And that will be a free kick given against Mohamed Kamara, flying into the challenge. He's never going to win that. So free kick. It's Pedro Miguel. He's about to come on, and he'll come on in place of Yusuf Attal. Portuguese-born Qatari international, 34 years of age now. Title winner in Qatar is Pedro Miguel. So free kick, that means Riyad Mahrez will stand over it. Mahrez with the ball in. He's nodded down. And the chance was on there for Al Jahani. Somehow, Al Sadd survived. Ibanez with the header across goal. This wouldn't quite happen for the visitors. As it is, they have another set-piece opportunity. Mahrez on the corner. Mahrez with the ball in, just beyond Ibanez. Xavier to bring it away. Madrashi sent tumbling. The referee tries to allow the game to go on. Is Tony. Demiral. Two changes then made from the home side, nothing yet from the visitors. Mahrez. Still no sign of the €50 million arrival. Firmino, teasing ball in from Firmino. The goalkeeper's done very well there indeed. Here's Afif. First involvement for Pedro Miguel. Afif again. Coutinho frustrated, the ball didn't come forward. Nice. Here's Guilherme. Pedro Miguel doesn't escape the first defender and only succeeds in fouling Albrican. Benched into the final quarter of the game. Plenty of time for Al Sadd to find a leveller. Maintain their unbeaten record in this competition so far this season. Tony's header though. Savio on the way forward, it's nicely tidied up from Madrashi. Demiral finding Ibanez. Teo Dams with a hopeful ball forward, really. That's how still struggling following that collision with Gabri Veiga a few minutes ago. From Mendy. Tony with a clever touch. Firmino has done well, he's found Mahrez. Mahrez wants some help in towards Tony. And it's caught on the volley. It's an ambitious hit. And it is well wide. Mahrez with the ball in beyond Tony, only half away. Veiga going for goal. Sad throw, 20 minutes left to play. Can they up the quality level? Can they test Edouard Mendy? Chances certainly limited in the second half. Here's Octavia. Claudinho. Kamara. Pedro Miguel. Kamara again. Let's just look a bit static ahead of them. under pressure from Tony. Guilherme. That's a good ball. Pedro Miguel. He needs options though. In comes the cross, Octavio. He's gone to ground, and there are plenty of appeals towards the referee. His immediate reaction is he's not interested, and indeed the reaction of Octavio suggests there's nothing in it either. In comes the cross. Demiral losing his footing. And Octavio sent tumbling. In comes the cross again. Doesn't know he's there. And has he impeded him? That's one of those where, if it's given, it's not getting overturned by VAR. And in the end, VAR doesn't see enough to intervene either. So on we go. So swing the ball forward, looking for Octavio. Instead it's back with Mendy. Here goes Mahrez, and the pass of Firmino. Just trying to thread that through the eye of the needle into Ivan Toney. And goalkeeper Barsham able to clear his lines. Mahrez to Firmino. A little nutmeg from Roberto Firmino, wins inside the throw. For another change. Kuki is going to make way. And to replace him is Giovanni. So time for a change of shape. Go from the back five into a back four, and Giovanni will join the forward ranks. Still no changes as of yet from the visitors. Mendy. Long ball towards Albrican. The involvement for Giovanni was to give the ball away. Firmino. Mahrez. Camera urging his teammates to press, urging Unas in particular to work harder. Forward cut out and out for the Al-Ahli throw. Said no changes as of yet, but here we go. And it's time for the 50 million euro man. Elano about to come on. Just landed in Doha yesterday. That's why they didn't feel he was ready to start. The ex-Porto man was linked to a move to Saudi the tail end of the summer transfer window. His move in the winter is Unas. Now Claudinho. Good ball on from him, Octavio. To Firmino. There's Unas. And Unas has done really well. Can he pick out a teammate? He could pick out Giovanni, but he didn't hit it first time. Tremendous work from Unas to open up that Al-Ahli defensive unit. Giovanni wanted a touch when there wasn't time to take one. It's bounced off the referee, that will be contested drop ball. So time then for the change, and Albrecht, who's worked so hard, is the man to make way. Now, Galeno, about 15 minutes or so, will come on and make his debut. It's a very warm reception from the travelling Al-Ahli fans. Really impressed in his cameo. Precise. Guilherme. Camera. Giovanni. Once more, looking for movement ahead of him. He got to Montevio, but didn't fancy looking for the pass. So have to try and build from the back once more. Salman, Camera. Pedro Miguel finds his fellow substitute Giovanni. Giovanni had ventured into an offside position. Tight one, but it's the right decision. The ball forward, Ivan Toney can bring it down. Guilherme, Coutinho, Camera has worked so hard in midfield, away from Toney. Jonas, from the back is Salman. Sitting in and squeezing spaces. It's Kamara, only find Mahrez. Madrashi sent tumbling from Montevio. The referee lets it go, much to the amazement of the Al-Ahli fullback. Caught in possession. Breakdown in communication involving the Newman Galeno, but they've won it back. And Ivan Toney is in here. Ivan Toney's around the goalkeeper. Mahrez slots it home. It's 3-1. But the offside flag has gone up. Well, that will certainly be checked. The ball here is played, and that is exceptionally tight. Ivan Toney got in, and if Mahrez hadn't turned that home, it would have been a penalty, no doubt there. But the question now is, what will VAR make of the offside decision? To make a change anyway here. So Downs makes way. Side is on to replace him. Still we wait on the interpretation of VAR. extremely tight to the naked eye as the ball is played. Ivan Toney there ahead of the goalkeeper, taken out by the goalkeeper. Brilliant finish from Mahrez. So there's no doubt that would have been a penalty had Mahrez not turned it home. Still we wait on the decision of VAR. It has been overturned. It is a third goal for Al-Ahli. And Riyad Mahrez has surely secured all 3 points for his man. So it looked to be exceptionally tight. There are the lines, and Toney adjudged to be onside. Finding Riyad Mahrez, who's able to slot home. It's 3-1, and it is surely all 3 points now for Al-Ahli, and they will be going top of the Western Group. And a first defeat for Al Sadd. And things could yet get worse here for the home side. And Toney is certainly interested. It's cut out from Guilherme on the edge of the penalty area before a free kick given against Sadd, the man who's just come on. Here's Kamara. So he's been excellent for Al Sadd today in midfield. Kamara, he's worked really hard. He's shown flashes of excellence. I certainly feel that he doesn't deserve to be on the losing side this evening. They just struggled to create enough opportunities as they've won themselves a corner here, though. And they need something here. Claudinho, the man standing over the corner. Here comes the delivery. Out from Ibanez. And the strike comes in from Pedro Miguel. It's deflected. Deflected behind for another corner. Take two then, Claudinho. Towards the near post this time, it's not a good delivery. Now Afif. It's nice, out towards the far side. One from Ivan Toney, and there's a break on. Mahrez looking for it. Mahrez in towards Firmino. Managed to stay on side, had he? No, he hadn't. Riyad Mahrez. It was a poor ball as well. It's nice. Into Claudinho. Claudinho under pressure from Afif. Well, he must be absolutely delighted with the way his side have responded to the early setback in the game. Level so soon after, thanks to that spectacular goal from Roberto Firmino. They've been the best side ever since. Certainly a rare home defeat coming the way of Al Sadd. And Sace. Afif. Guilherme. Out towards Giovanni. Giovanni rolls away from one challenge. He wants a return. There isn't an angle though to find him, and Monas just struggling to escape the clutches of the two defenders. And a chance for Al-Ahli to bring it away. And here goes the debutant, Galeno. Firmino. Vega, the pressure from camera. The referee is going to have a word here with Mohamed Camara, his frustration getting the better of him. Firmino. Mahrez again available. Tony's in the middle. Looks to pull it back. Here's the effort from the edge of the area. It is just a whisker wide. And it was very nearly a perfect debut. Great work from Mahrez. You know, unmarked on the edge of the area, just trying to bend that into the bottom corner. Good solid contact, just couldn't find the back of the net. And Giovanni. With the flick, it's only going to find Mahrez. It certainly looks like there's more goals in this for Al-Ahli. From Tony, Milano, Firmino. So graceful, isn't he, Roberto Firmino, as he just glides away from defenders. They've been the quickest of players, but just has that ability. It's going to be a free kick. Guilherme finding Otavio. Just not quite come off the Claudinho's. Works really hard. His Champions League debut. Ivan Toney is one of the latest here to make way. And Roberto Firmino will join Ivan Toney in making way for the last few seconds. And Karim Mohammed, one of those coming on. You see 3 minutes added on, 4 stoppages. And Firmino, goal to his name, and a terrific performance. Madrashi. We're back towards Mendy. We see 3 minutes added on for stoppages. It has been a pretty professional away day from Al-Ahli. Here's Mahrez as they hope for more. Mahrez finding Madrashi. It's a good block on the edge of the area from Pedro Miguel. Jahani. Next up in the competition on the final match day of the group stage. Al-Ahli host Al-Harafa in 2 weeks' time. Sad, meanwhile, travel to Paktakor to finish up their group stage. As I say, they've already secured progression into the last 16, which was the important job for them. They want to finish strongly. It's towards Galano. That's an excellent challenge, but Galano was offside anyway. Pedro Miguel. Giovanni. Can't get the better of Saad, who was strong in the challenge, but fair in the challenge too. Continue just to maintain possession, just see out these remaining seconds. Congratulate themselves on a job well done. There's Demiral looking for the ball over the top. It's our home game against Al-Ahli for Al-Ahli, and that's a game that they will certainly think that they can win, just as they've done here in Qatar this evening. It's a tremendous victory for Al-Ahli, who fell behind in the very early stages of the game, less than a minute on the clock, when Akram Afif got in and capitalised on confusion from Edouard Mendy, who was caught in no man's land. It was a tremendous finish from the Qatari international. And speaking of a tremendous finish, that's exactly what we got from Roberto Firmino with his spectacular overhead kick with just 10 minutes on the clock. And then 6 minutes before half-time, Firmino involved again. The ball looked to come off his arm before bouncing into the path of Roger Ibanez, who turned home from the corner. And because it hit the arm of Firmino and was then turned in by a teammate, the goal was allowed to stand. That was 2-1. And then Riyad Mahrez securing the victory 10 minutes from time, capitalising after Ivan Toney got in behind. He was taken out by the goalkeeper, but Mahrez slotted the ball into the back of the net from 18 yards. Excellent finish, and Al-Ahli continue their fine run in the Asian Champions League Elite. They are victorious by 3-1 on an excellent performance from them. Thank you very much for your company. The final score here in Qatar is Al Sadd 1, Al-Ahli 3.